Welcome to another tutorial from Schensen Schmidt Technology. Today I will create some sound to light effects, and to make it a little bit more beautiful for my movable DJ booth. The booth will be available in April this year, and we have two different solutions, one with a 640 by 320 points, and one lower resolution with 320 by 160 points. One is pitch 3mm, one is the pitch 6mm. The last one you can use for concerts and outdoor, and the other one is more for the indoor usable installations and places. So one for indoor. We start with the indoor. We have a fine resolution. And this allows us to make Madrix much more beautiful content. Like in these buttons, I show you here some simple things, all made by Madrix. You can make very clear effects. I will put this to 0. Then you have an idea what I mean. To make it a little bit more beautiful with the content. You can add your letters and your logos, something else. This is what we do. Some particles. They are rendered in real time, so you need a good engine, of course, but this is very beautiful and very simple to change in the night. But what I want to do now is we start with a sound to light effect, and for this case we also need a music, of course. So we play a sound, and then we can see here effect. If we go to equalizer, we start here with the equalizer. This is the basic effect. So let's do some magic and make it a little bit more beautiful. The first thing is I will increase the speed and the size to 4%. And I will move this in the map, change to percent, move this up, and repeat this in vertical. And I'm the guy who like a little bit more symmetry. So you can use this. You have the bass in the middle. The high tones in the middle. But this looks not that beautiful. We have a lot of options. If we add a new layer, and we create a gradient, make it to the side, we move out the colorful buttons and we change it from black to black, and in the middle I give a full white. This is the first step. We can make it very correctly. If we press the unify distance button, then it's perfectly in the middle. But this is not what I want. I want to create a little bit more design. So I change the size from 100% to 4%. So this means we have one, here you can see one gradient in the same size like the equalizer. Equalizer we have used 4%. This is also 4%. And we repeat this. So we have the same size for the gradient. Okay, and the idea is we mix this together. So if I go to mask, then I have now this effect what I want, a little bit three-dimensional look from my equalizer. We can change the look a little bit more to 3D, if I change to the side, then I really can see the light coming from the left side, and we have a little bit more shadow here. You can change it to this side, whatever you want. I like this position. Now I have my three-dimensional look. Okay, this is the first step. I will rename this to 3D look. This is the main equalizer, yeah. But it's not enough. I really can think about to make it a little bit more beautiful. If we can make a small shadow over there. So I duplicate this layer because then I have the map settings in this layer. Now I change to gradient. Yeah. Now we have a gradient overall. I also can move this to this way. I can clear the map function. It's more easier to understand what I do. So, okay. Then I remove all the colors, change this to white, this to black, and I choose in 70% for this place. I also choose a white. And just now then we here go to black, a little later to middle gray. This I will use as a shadow for my equalizer. Yeah? So in this area will be all the information, and then I will fade it out over there. If I press the mask button, you can see the effect very clearly. Yeah? It's a simple way to design a shadow over there, like a mirror. Yeah. Okay. But I have to think about to make the equalizer a little bit more attractive. And now we have a very fast equalizer. Yeah. So let me duplicate this, bring it down, and we change the style of the equalizer, not to fill, we use a rectangle. Yeah. It's changed a little bit, and to bring the idea what I want to do a little bit more to see, then I bring this a little bit up. Then you can see what I mean. Yeah. I want to bring it a little bit up. Then we have two different equalizers. And I will bring down the drops. This means this is the speed. Yeah. This is a cool idea to make it a little bit more attractive. So, but I don't like to show only the red long line. So I even can have an idea to duplicate this again. Then I change this to monochrome. Now I have a white one. And I will make this cannot change the color. Can to black. And yeah, band is better. Yeah, black other, then it's red, and now it's black. And if I increase the power now more, then I can see my red button comes back. But if I close the music, then it will be black. This is the effect what I want. Yes. So I can go a little bit back. And in the main equalizer, I change the color node from full red. I will bring it a little bit down, then we can see the part between the equalizer a little bit better. Yeah, that looks fine. And a final idea overall, I like to create one more layer, give them a gradient to from white black. You can choose here the shape form. I choose the ellipse. This means we have a gradient in the size of the map, and here we can design a little bit which area, and we use this as a overall layer and mask all. Then we can change here the look, the side. Then we have a small shadow over here, or you can try to make a white one to adjust the outside a little bit more dark. And this is full. Just a little bit dark. Try what you like. But this is for me a beautiful button. Yeah. Give them a name. Equalizer. And we save the file. Save the select. Another idea what we have, or what we can do, is a very good sound to light effect, because the sound to light effect you can use a long time. Yeah, you can add some text over there, add some informations, and it's really running to the music. No other software can do it like Madrix. That's why I prefer the Madrix installation in all the light products as good as possible. Yeah. So I can show you for a DJ booth, it's a good idea to have a loudspeaker idea on the front, and I have looking all time for a movable loudspeaker that fits the sound, the music. So let's create a cool speaker, and we start with a single shape, a level shape. This is the basic idea, what we use. And the first thing I will change to mono. Then we have really a circle, because in no mono means is left and right, a little bit other distortion of the shape. Yeah, so if we go to mono, we have a one linear movement. Yeah, and I also like to make it very quickly. And the first thing is I like to create a speaker style in one color. So I change all the colors here. I start with black at the outline. make a white first, and here in this area we need a black again. Yeah, and then we can change this to white. And here we need some shadows too, to show it can be a speaker. Yeah, this can be the area. Maybe one more black, one more white on this style. Yeah, so we have a little bit. You can design whatever you like. Yeah. So even this can be dark. This looks nice. It looks nice like a speaker can look. Yeah, this way. Here we unstretch this. Okay, that's the first speaker, but yeah, I know like only one speaker on my DJ booth. I have the basic idea, okay, this can be the bass, yeah, and I will use some high or middle range speaker left and right from this, yeah. So, okay, what we need is we rename bass, and we duplicate this layer, and I will call this middle. Okay. Let's go to the map function, and I like to be a little bit clever. I don't like to make 4 middle speaker. Let's try to make it in one layer to show 4 middle speakers. This means we increase this to 25%, and the size is what I want. And here in the high, we go to 50%. So this is a cool design. And if we repeat this, we have 6, but 6 is too much. Yeah, I know, like this overlaying here. Let's make a little distance between the offset. And if I have 25, this means a quarter. And so if I need 2 pieces left, so I need to make an offset of 200%. This allows me to make a big space between. Now I have to look what I want to do. Okay. But now it looks similar. Yeah, I want to have the bass a little bit more dramatically, the tones not in this range, so I can increase the movement of the speaker here. And now we have the same speed, but finally the smaller speakers will not be so big anymore. Maybe 35. That's good. That's a cool look. But now we don't have a box, yeah? So I don't like to show only the speaker effect, yeah? So why we not try to design a small housing or something else to show real the box? One option is we can make a picture, we can draw this, but even with Madrix, Madrix allows us to create many shapes, many things. So let's try this to make in Madrix. Okay, so for this we need a new layer. I will bring it down, call it box. Middle. That is for the base area. Change the gradient, change the direction, make from black to white, make distance. It looks like a little bit a speaker, yeah. Why not? We can keep this idea. Why not? Yeah, I like it. Let's do this way. I can see the base is a little bit too big. I even need this to 90%. Then it's not going to the full area. Box middle. Okay, but I want to show the holes in which the speakers can sit in. So I create a new layer and call it, or use the simple shape. And I change to circle filled. So I have I will black down the movement, then you can see it better. And what I do, this simple shape, I would call it hole base. You can change the size, and change the outer glow. But I want to use this as a hole, so I choose go to the negative mask. Yeah, so now you can see I can set the size. If you don't like to make this, you also can change to the gradient again. You can make it with white and with black. Choose the circle. Then you can have a better look. White. Now it's more easier to design the size. No like numbers. Implode. We change to explode. Oh, not ellipse. We need the circle. Circle. Explode. Yeah. Change the size very quickly. And if I go to negative mask, then I have my hole and I can easily fit the size. I bring back my base. You can see, okay, the hole for the base can be a little bit. Yeah, this looks good. Even the base, we can limit this. You can see the base all the time, even if you have no sound, then you don't have nothing. Up to you. 25 maybe, or 20. All time beautiful base. But it's not enough. I like to make it a little bit more beautiful. And by the way, we also need holes for the smaller speaker. So I duplicate this. Call it. Good thing is if you rename really all the layers, you have a much more easier orientation for yourself. Whole nibble. Now I have whole middle. And you remember the middle has some map functions. And I love Matrix number 5 so much because now it allows you to copy all the functions in this layer over easy. I show again, copy. And then I go to whole middle. Can paste this information. Yeah, so I no need to think about we have its position in the bars and how many space between. Copy and paste is the most important function for me in Matrix 5. And we can even here make the design a little bit more beauty. Bring back the middle. Then you can see the basic look, what I want to do. And you can increase this, make the size small, thing bigger. And here a little bit more soft. And even the middle. Yeah, we give this a little bit smaller here. Hey. Yes. I made a record here for Madrix. It's not half hour. I can finish quickly. Okay. So the last thing is what I have in my head is to show more and more a little bit the speaker option. If we add some screws around the big speaker, yeah, some screws here will be fine. Yeah. How to handle? Yeah, the basic idea will be to make a new layer. And what I love the new effect, yeah, the rotating shapes. This allows me to design some screws. How to do? First thing is I stop the movement. I switch and go back, then I can see the correct position of all the screws. Okay, go to the rotating shapes, rename it to screw. Screws. And then let's do something. Counter to 1. And the shape size, I want to make smaller screws. But I want to make it more bigger. Yeah, so this area will be great for my screws. This area a little bit here. Okay. But the screw now is very, very wide. Let's go to the shapes here and we change the outer glow to 100%. And we have much more softer screws. Yeah? Or we can do it to 0. Yeah, so we have a cool screw look. And if we increase the shape counter, you can see, yeah, it's wonderful to have some more screws. I like 24. Now we have 24 screws around. But I miss, okay, we have the music. Okay. Oh, the music playing. Okay. We have some screws now, but the music stopped. Okay. Yeah, the screws we have, but I like to duplicate this, and I want to create a screw shadow. Screw shadow. And for this, I need to change the color from white to black. Now I have a black shadow of the screw. And of course, the shadow is under the screw. Now it's the same position, but if I go to the map, change to points, it allows me very exactly to move points. And now I have my look, what I want to show. Maybe here 2, we can try it. Yeah, 2 is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea of the rotating shape screws. And if you like to copy this to the smaller speakers, let's do it. Why not? So let's duplicate the screw. And you remember all the map function in the middle. I copy here and I paste in my screw. And voila, no need to think again. So give this screw a name. Screw middle. Okay. But the screws here are too small. Yeah. So the first thing is we no need 24 pieces. I think 6 pieces will be fine. And we no need so far away. And we can make the size bigger. Maybe can try even to make 12 pieces. 8. Yeah, 8 pieces, okay. Screws size, maybe a little bit this way. Yeah. That's okay. Even if they need shadow, we can duplicate this. Go over here, rename it to screw middle shadow. Okay, change it to black. And map, we move this a little bit. 2 points, 2 points, 3 points. Then we have this small design look. Okay, and the last thing I would like to show that this screws here much more. It's not a 3D look. Yeah, my box should be a little bit more 3D. So what I can do is I can move the screw middle shadow very down, and even the screw middle can I go here? Box middle. The box middle need to mask. No need to mask. Make normal. Screw middle. Oh, thank you. My wife has bring me some nuts. Wonderful. You can duplicate this. Bring it over there and link this. And you can see it's falling with the light out. Even if I distance and then have a little bit more three-dimensional look. You can even try to mask this. Let's have the same effect, yeah? And maybe it's a little bit more cooler to see. Yeah, then here is the shadows much more better. Yeah, this is the look I want to show you. Yeah, we have a very beautiful speaker. And if you like to have some variations, let's do it. Yeah, because I like to create some effects in white. Yeah, why in white? Because it allows you to colorize this over the night to every beautiful color you want to show. Yeah. Or you use in a variation of this. You can add here, make a new layer and link this, mask this layer, and you can design a beautiful red boxing screw middle, sorry. Now you have a red box, yeah, or a pink box. And all the music stops sometimes. And all the speakers, you can decorate whatever you want, yeah? You can name this to color box. Okay. Duplicate. Bring it over here. Make normal. Link this. Mask this. Must be a little bit careful. Now you have pink. So maybe this way. Duplicate. We have the same, or we change whatever you want. Yeah. So that's the basic idea. You can do some variations, and it's a little bit timeless overall. I like the white one, and this should be gray and base box. link. And you can find very easily what you have designed. So this should be enough for today. Yeah, we have made a beautiful box. We have made a beautiful equalizer. And if you're interested in to learn more about how to make flags or beautiful curtain, or a little bit more realistic curtain, or all the small bubble ideas, Madrix allows you a lot of creations. Whatever's in your head, you can try to design this in Madrix. Yeah. It's a real-time processor and a very stable quality. I love Madrix. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And if you like it, send me a like. Thank you. Bye bye. 再见.